Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Nate, your Oklahoma dude here, and we're doing a Sunday brunch broadcast. Brought on my friend Kira here. She loves making the funny faces to the camera. So, first off, I'd like to say Happy Father's Day. If you have a dad, give him a call. You know, it's just common courtesy. He put up with your shit for almost 18 years. You know, be nice to talk to him. So, today, because it's brunch, we are doing something a little different. We are drinking Bloody Marys. Kind of a nice combination of our regular alcohol content and our hot sauce content. If you're asking what hot sauce I used, the hot sauce I used in my previous video, the Chicka Chicka Boom, makes amazing Bloody Marys. So, be sure to check that out. So, in our first little news segment today, over the past week in Minnesota, right, a raccoon caught national attention for climbing a 25-story building over several days.
The raccoon is safe.
Yes, the raccoon is safe. They managed to capture him humanely and released him into someone's backyard. Now, the lady volunteered to have the raccoon released in her backyard, but the most interesting twist, the National Bobblehead Museum. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't know how you didn't know that.
I thought
all kinds of bobbleheads.
It's bobbleheads.
Yeah.
When was the last time you walked into a store and bought one?
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay, last week. Anyway. They're releasing a limited edition Minnesota raccoon bobblehead.
Which you're going to get me.
I am not going to get you a raccoon bobblehead. So, alright, so moving on. The Titan Aura corpse flower has bloomed this past week. It is known for two things. It only blooms once every 5 to 10 years.
And it smells like death.
And it smells like death. It smells like shit. So, if you're down to go smell it, you know, I'm pretty sure there's still some remnants in the air. Or just go to your local city morgue. I mean... Volunteer, help out there. I'm sure that will get you all the experience you need with that.
Go to the porta potty outside the morgue.
Yeah, the porta potty. There you go.
That'll do it. See all the blooming flowers you want there.
Right? So, Google has caved into public pressure and decided to change their salad emoji because it had an egg in it, and this offended vegans. Now, I don't eat a whole lot of salad, you know, but when I do, yeah, right? When I do, I like some ham, some egg, some cheese in there, a little hot sauce, yeah, you know, tastes pretty good. So, I can't imagine just eating just the plain leaves and carrots and all that, you know? I mean, even salad dressing, you know, has a lot of things that vegans would probably hate.
Depends on what salad dressing.
Right? But the fact that they made a big deal about this,
I mean,
you know?
Taking away the egg, that's just insulting.
Yeah, I mean, create a new emoji.
Yeah.
You know, the vegan emoji.
They already had trees.
Yeah, right? You know, trees and flowers. There you go.
And
there's
leaves.
And leaves, yeah. There's your vegan emojis. Or you could create a new salad emoji. And for all the non-vegans out there, this is very helpful for us, too, because we can use it in case, for some reason, the sad emoji doesn't work. So, just thought, just playful little thought.
But what I don't get is it was just an egg emoji. It's not like they knew we were going to eat the egg. They could have been killing a baby bird by taking away that emoji.
It could have been a nest. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Sad.
Sad. Think about the imaginary baby birds. Okay. You know. Can you put them in your prayers tonight? So. In some slightly sadder news, the bubonic plague is rearing its ugly head again. A young boy in Idaho caught it. Experts believe that it came from a flea, and that the eastern states, right, Appalachian area?
The western states are
the western states.
Worst for the bubonic plague, but only between 1 and 17 are reported annually across the country.
Yeah. So, and the easiest way to prevent this is don't go near wild animals. Let them do their thing.
No matter how cute the chipmunk is.
Yes, no matter how cute the chipmunk is.
I did bring one home in high school. It was so cute. But it died.
Darwin Award winner.
Hey! He was sick.
I'm sorry.
Wait, that might have been worse.
That doesn't quite help your situation.
Well, we fed him peanut butter until he passed. And he was happy.
Yep. There you go.
I think.
So, now ways that you can, of course, prevent your exposure is don't go after wild animals. If there's a dead animal, don't try to pick it up with your bare hands, and don't be like our idiot ancestors and start killing cats.
Cats are your friends.
I wouldn't quite call them friends. Cats are assholes.
They're a necessary evil.
Okay. So, like,
Yeah.
all right, I can't come up with a funny analogy for that one, so we'll skip that. We're going to move on. So,
Also, get flea preventative ointment from your vets for dogs and cats, any animal that might go outside.
there you go. Helpful advice from Kira. So, teen crime in Australia is down to a 20-year low. And experts went over the data and realized the reason teens aren't out there committing crimes is because they're inside watching Netflix.
And on Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram. That's how you say
the
that.
website with the hot chicks. Yes.
They have hot dudes on there too, okay?
Okay.
And hot chicks.
Yeah. And cars. And rich people. A lot of rich people.
And food.
So
much food.
Yeah. So, now, of course, this might create, after the study gets released, it might create a little backlash from the older generations. Because, of course, they frown upon, people being inside, being on computers, watching YouTube.
Being young.
Just, yeah. And they somehow, I'm sure, some of the news agencies will try to spin this to be something negative. Well, they can go to hell. Because if you're not causing problems for anyone, it's no one else's business, It's just ridiculous that we get all these complaints against millennials in particular because we don't do all the risky things that baby boomers do.
Hey, we eat Tide Pods.
No, we don't eat Tide Pods. Or I don't eat Tide Pods. What you do on your own time is your own thing.
I've never eaten one.
Okay. But, and of course, you look at baby boomers, they're not without fault. They made a millionaire out of the dude who sold pet rocks.
To be fair, he gave instructions on how to care for them, and they came with their own house. So, I mean, yeah.
Congratulations, it's a rock. Don't
certified
water it
pet
ever.
rock.
Don't water it ever.
You can bathe it, though.
Yeah, I suppose you could. Problem is, whenever you drop it into the water by accident with all the other rocks, it's hard to tell them apart.
That's why you bathe them in the bathtub.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste
Get-
bath water on a rock.
Get rock safe shampoo.
Rock safe shampoo. Now, moving on. Dream Theater just announced that they're working on a new album. Now, some of you may not know who Dream Theater is. In fact, they only had one hit in the entire 30 years that they've been together. And great song. It's called Pull Me Under. And sorry, Kira has to deal with my obnoxious dog.
No
But yeah, they had one hit called Pull Me Under. Very great song. But I'm a huge Dream Theater fan. And so they, this is exciting news to me. Now, another fun fact, right? So because they only had one hit, right? After 30 years, they put out a greatest hits album. And they titled it Greatest Hit and 21 other pretty cool songs. Just a little funny thing, right? And of course, this next story, right? Formerly IHOP, who decided to take a different direction with their chain and is now willing to put emphasis on their burgers. Because there's clearly not enough burger places in the world.
Yeah. Definitely. I was looking for a good place to get burgers. I couldn't find one.
Yeah, it's a
Pancakes are everywhere though.
Yeah, man, I tell you what. And of course, we were cracking some jokes earlier when we were talking about this bit about why is it IHOB? I'm sure there was some other way that they could have renamed, but I think it's because, and it's the truth they don't want you to know, okay, that IHOP was beat up in a back alley and their kneecaps crushed by joint forces of Waffle House and Denny's. Please, support IHOP, okay? They do not deserve this injustice.
Let them hop again.
Let them hop again. So, still a stupid marketing technique. And I think they just need to focus on pancakes. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan of pancakes. I prefer waffles. But I know that look, okay? Scandalous, yeah.
Me too.
Waffles are inventive, okay? And they hold the syrup, right? Pancakes are just like stale, flat,
Flapjacks.
just not fun, Plus, I lived in Liberal, Kansas for a little bit. They have a national holiday, or not a national holiday, a local holiday called Pancake Day, which revolves around pancakes. Yes, it's a real thing. Look it up.
I'm so sorry. Your childhood must have been rough.
Oh, man. It was like pancakes every week, and I don't feel comfortable talking about it, okay? So anyway, and that pretty much concludes our segment for the day. Once again, this is Nate, your Oklahoma dude here, along with my friend Kira. And I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, please let us know in the comments. All right. Thank you, and take care.